If you put your left hand down like this, dude, you can raise your thumb up, you can raise your first finger, raise your second finger. Third finger won't come up, barely comes up, right? But then your pinky does. Your pinky, when I do these, when I do the like, I feel the pressure of each finger. I feel this one less. I know this finger's weaker. I can feel this pushing down less than the others. And when I do it downward, it's a little lighter.
It is a little lighter.
Yeah, it's just not pressing. It's not. I'm not getting the same strength I am, and that's how I had figured at first out the idea of the third finger being the weakest, and then watching the students that I was having of where their issues were as far as playing quickly. When I noticed it was in chords. I mean, when we were doing like, I'd have the singer-songwriters and they wanted to showcase, and their chords are, and I would always say just strum through it, and that'll force this hand to get there quicker. Well, from G to C, it was always the third finger that was the pain in the butt. It was always the third finger that wasn't getting across, because your first finger is making the same stretch, going from there on the G to there on the C, but everyone was just nailing that, and I was just like, man, there it is again. There's that third finger, just like almost like getting in the way, and then so I started like figuring out how to make that catch up with the other one. I do these, and then I'll and then I'll add a fret.
You lost me a little bit there.
So it's just pinky. It's just pinky. Just pinky third.
Pinky and ring.
Yep, that's it.
All the way down?
All the way down. So you do one set like that. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Well,
because now you're leading.
It won't be in like 5 minutes because I'll practice it and it makes sense.
Yeah, make sure too, not this. Make sure you're really using the tip. Don't let that get lazy and like start going like this. Like squashing down, kind of. Yep. Dude, I don't know if I would have thought of all these exercises if I wasn't noticing what somebody's weakness was and thinking of a way for them to break through it rather than my own playing. You know what I mean? Because I get in my, I'll just get in my own patterns of what I'm playing and how I'm playing, and then I'll figure out what my weakness is and I'll work through it. But I'll work through it on just a different level, having played for so long. Yeah. When you work with somebody who needs to break through this barrier and they can't quite get it, when you're kind of like ahead of them, you say like, okay, I think this will work, you know what I mean? And it usually ends up working if you can get in that teaching mindset.